You ain't got Kdot's back, homie. Good thing he don't need you. I don't think nobody needs you. Maybe your kids, that's about it. That's the same album that got 100 on it with Drake, where he sneak dissing.
I ain't got no problem with the boogeyman, and he ain't got a problem with me, cause I'm the LA monster.
And they had asked Game about that years ago, and he said he didn't feel like he was sneak dissing. All this watered down ass response, you know exactly what he was talking about and who he was talking about. And then you shoot the video in Compton. I feel like that was subliminals. That was you showing Kendrick, like, I'm really that nigga from Compton.
I might dry the rose today, the GNX scare the hoes away, cause it's a LA monster.
Real rock from the rock, an unusual musical happening in a most unusual place.
Yeah.
The state prison.
Yeah. Big bass. Take out the trash. Count the money. Get the bag. Talk that shit. Run that bag. I'm your dad. Put out the ass.
Big Bass Life with another informative video, man. This time we're going to take a swift 360, and I'm talking about the Game's new album, Documentary 3, right? Now, not so much as the music, but the music also. Because as people know, of course, I rap, I do music, I write, no matter what it is, I touch it, and I understand it. But the Game on this record is like clearly the city is only big enough for one king. And as of right now in Compton, in LA, Kendrick has been that guy. Since dethroning Drake all the way to the Super Bowl antics, the Super Bowl performance, Drake has been reeling from this. And of course, Game has been right there. But if we go back maybe 10 to almost 15 years, you know, Game brought Drake to Compton to do a song called 100. And inside of Compton, they performed that record. Drake took shots at Kdot. Kdot is just one of them type of individuals. He forgives, but he doesn't forget. And he moves like the weight of the world is on his shoulders. And I like that. I like that. Yeah. So Game has been in a kerfunkel. That's a new word. Game has been in a kerfunkel with Kdot because Kdot is not necessarily trying to get on a phone call with him.
Own homies to take Nip on tour. But I can't seem to get in touch with Black Sam to holler at him though. I don't understand him. I don't understand him. I put Kendrick on his first mixtape. I took Kendrick on tour. I show Kendrick nothing but love. But I can't get on the phone with nigga. I ain't gonna call a nigga every day. I ain't no hoe.
And I think at this point, Game has really dug a grave for himself. And what I mean by that, even with Black Sam in that situation, you got Whack 100, Game's manager, strictly talking about Nipsey in a very dehumanizing way.
I jumped out the car because I was going to fight with my... I'm going to make you feel like a little dummy. Give me audio in here. Whack always, it's Ping Rosetta or somebody.
All right, I got you.
Rosetta in here, Whack. She in here.
I think the audio being played. Hey, Rosetta. Rewind it, go on mute. Turn it up.
I called Whack right now. Big Q gave Whack that video. And like to keep it all the way 100, you know, when Nick was alive, I was at the Platinum, you know, over there on Melrose Platinum. I was there when Nick had to hop out on Cuz, and Cuz didn't, you know, he made me sit in the car because I hacked out because I'm like, I'm fighting too. So he's like, get back in the car, but I could see how he's backing down Whack 100. So now you wait to my child father, and then you want to incriminate him, you want to talk bad, and you want to do all this type of stuff.
About Nipsey's baby mama and a suspected friend that had a threesome on her. And anyway, that's a whole nother story. But Kdot, he has been kind of like sitting in the limelight, just chilling. And here comes Game. He drops this after the YG verses. He drops Documentary 3. And on documentary 3, clearly he's taking shots at Kendrick. Not only is he taking shots at Kendrick, but you have a song called No Breaks, and you got Drake on the hook. Not only that, we had some inside information from Game himself, who said he had to take the lyrics of the verse out because, of course, I was waiting on Drake's verse to come. No verse ever came, just the hook. But Drake did do some verses. Game decided to take the verses off. But any two ways, man, this is not a good look for LA. This is more problems than you can even like imagine. Because you got two distinct, two distinct sides. And I don't get into the Negro politics, the things that black men hold. I don't talk the gang stuff. I don't do it. But both of them are supposed to be in the same red area or area where they both reside, right? So why would you even have a problem or create a problem? And you sided with Drake. Game sided with Drake. And even on the record, he says that. But he wants a conversation with Kdot.
I'm the best rapper from Compton. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm not,
Show me. Dissect this line for us from whatever on Gangsta Grills.
If I ain't the best rapper from Compton, it gotta be Kendrick. And if Kendrick the best rapper, tell him step up and end it.
If I'm not the best, number one, let's get this out the way. If you don't think you're the best at what you do,
Why are you doing it?
why are you doing it?
Right.
Who are you? And I would never, if I was Matt Barnes and I'm on the court with Kobe, it's no way I'm telling Kobe he's better than me, letting him think that he's better than me. I'm not gonna go home and look my sons in the eye and be like, yeah, Kobe's just better than your dad. Like, who does that, bro? What type of man does that? So number one, Kendrick came up, right? I embraced him when he came up. I helped him and Top Dog get into a better position, whether it was, you know, like I'm not taking responsibility for their rise. Like Top Dog really grinded Top Dog Entertainment out. Kendrick really wanted to be where he is today. And I knew he would get there. I was just a helping hand.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But so all I'm saying is that I'm the best rapper from Compton. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm not,
Show me.
just spar with me. I'm your bro. Just spar with me. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I said, no rapper, and I'm not threatening nobody or saying nothing. I'm saying it's about rap. I'm not gonna see niggas and beat you up. Like it's just, and I'm not talking about Kendrick. I'm talking about know everybody on a broad scale. It's just like if you can out rap me, because I'm here and I know that it's just not possible because I'm not gonna stop until I see quote unquote blood.
Kdot ain't giving up the funk. He is not trying to talk, which is a smart idea. Don't talk. What are we talking about? You said it. When you get on your record, you speak your piece. And then people know in what direction and what side you pick. Correct? All right.
You don't bring him to Compton. Like, that's, even watching Top, like, I didn't want Top to do that because I don't want them arguing on the net and shit. But this shit is just disappointing. And it's frustrating. You know what I mean? It's frustrating because everybody is looking. Hip hop is such a we thing. You know what I mean? It's a us thing.
Right.
And whenever there's cracks in us, it's just fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, especially two guys who are just like historically. I mean, I'm just happy I got to see them perform The City together. I think it's the only time ever that will like that ever happened. because it was like right when like Good Kid, Mad City came out. There was a KKFR show in Phoenix. The Game and Kendrick were on, and Game brought Kdot out to do The City. I forget what Game album that was on. It's such a great record. But yeah, I definitely think it's when you hear shit like that, it's like, oh, that makes so much sense.
Well, I mean,
Game not being at the pop, all this stuff. You're like, okay. I mean, you always kind of knew there was like, because
but there is no tensions. Like the belief is that there's a tension, and it's not. The truth is, if motherfuckers not seeing eye to eye on certain things, motherfuckers just don't speak.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I don't think it changes your dynamic.
Right.
Of, what y'all built. But again, man, this shit just.
And the moments that they're apart, I think about that when it was Game, Corrupt, Snoop on stage passing the torch to Kendrick. I mean, that's etched in history,
Sure. So yeah, I saw that shit. I was like, fuck, man.
On a scale from like 1 to 100%, because you made headlines because you brought up the fact that Drake might be assisting in some of the financing of pushing this YG narrative with the Draco situation. How sure are you that that's a thing?
100%.
100%.
Bro, it's not. A$AP Rocky just did an interview where he explained, like, man, this is something that they do in the business. You know what I mean? I'm still really surprised, and I don't know exactly what the fuck Chuck was thinking. Like, you can't let this nigga diss Gaming. You can't let this nigga diss Dot and Compton.
Any two ways, this has been Big Bass Life with another informative video. What say you, fam? If you like these kind of videos, you like this kind of topic, man, drop a comment, man. Let me know, and I'll drop more. You understand? But any two ways, hit the like button, hit the comment. You know what I'm saying? And until next time, all right.